I'd like to recognize the presence of the coordinator, eNaira, at the CBN, Madam Rikia Mohammed, ably represented here by Mr. Otaro. I understand this for circumstances beyond her control, she's not able to fly down here to join us. I also like to recognize the GMD Champs PLC. This is Mayowa Alaniyo. She called me earlier, just a few minutes ago, to say she should be of our best efforts to make it here. She too had a bit of hiccup on her being here as early as planned. The president of Balogun Business Association, that's the International Trade Fair, Alaba Ojo, my good friend and brother, Mr. Oscar Paul Odugu. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Of course, Mr. Dr. Deji West, my co-founder. Thank you for coming. The CBDC, which is the Central Bank Digital Currency, tagged the eNaira, was established under the Project Giant initiative and launched by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in October 2021. Indeed, this is a bold step by the CBN, as most central bankers around the world are still deliberating on how to initiate and implement their model of the CBDC. Definitely, the Central Bank of Nigeria has blazed the trail. We must commend them for this. And as is common with trailblazers, as we call them, there has been several challenges and learning curves on this fastidious journey, and making CBN a point of reference for central banks around the world was something that was also achieved. In the bid to foster continuous improvement for the eNaira, the Central Bank of Nigeria has employed the services of indigenous tech firms and startups with innovative ideas and proposals that are relevant to the specific Nigerian market conditions, that are also economically viable and operationally feasible within the central bank digital currency ecosystem, thus showing their relentless support for homegrown talent. One of such homegrown startup is the patented BULLNET platform that was given the chance to use its technology to provide solutions to peculiar needs and requirements of the Nigerian masses as it adopts and uses the CBDC as the main medium of payments, settlements, and remittances. The Central Bank of Nigeria has collaborated with Champs Mobile Limited, that's a CBN licensed mobile money operator and super agent, to address challenges faced primarily by the unbanked, the underserved, and those on the other side of the digital divide by developing the service known as eNaira Enhanced Services via the eNaira USSD channel *997*50#, which is fully run and powered by the patent BULLNET platform. It is expected that Nigerians will proudly associate with this innovation and register to have the eNaira wallet as much as possible. These wallets can be funded directly using this platform with cash purchase vouchers like GSM recharge cards, or from funded bank accounts using bank cards via the web portal that has been provided, or using electronic payments with any authorized agents. Users can also transfer eNaira from one wallet to another simply by putting the recipient's phone number. This service also makes it possible for users to cash out by sending the eNaira directly from their wallets to an ATM and withdrawing the cash equivalent without need of a bank account or bank card. I was asked about this procedure, and the person gave me the impression that this is maybe you call this ARM, not ATM, because you're telling me that all I need to do is send the code and I'll just go to an ATM and money will just be coming out. It looks like it's more of like an automated virtual thing than anything else. But yes, it's possible. The users can also send eNaira to a designated account for savings or further transactions. The network of banking agents across the country, such as the Chance Mobile Super Agents and other mobile money agents, POS agents, and of course the growing army of eNaira adoption agents will now become our eNaira extension workers who will be involved in eNaira agency, which is selling vouchers to customers at the profit and onboarding new users. They will also be involved with education and advocacy, which is creating awareness and education to the masses about the concept of the CBDC and its benefits. They will be guiding users on how to efficiently use the eNaira to suit their purposes and circumstances. You and I are the forefront as part of the eNaira extension worker. Our job is to educate and advocate for the mass adoption of the eNaira quickly and swiftly, and we are going to make a case for it today during our discussions. The army of eNaira extension workers will be instrumental in achieving mass acceptance and quick adoption in the local and remote areas and solving users' problems. For instance, they can buy and register SIMs. The extension workers can help the people buy and register SIMs, those that don't have phones already, help them to operate the wallet even on their phone in case they are not able to buy their own phones. Can help them to keep, physical ledgers for eNaira transactions in places where there are no mobile services or mobile networks. Imagine what this will do for diaspora remittances when Nigerians all around the world can, from their locations, purchase vouchers to fund their wallets and send funds directly to loved ones who in turn can spend the eNaira directly and conveniently, no matter their location within Nigeria. We realize that the adoption of technology-driven government policy, especially those that require changing the normal way of living, will be best executed with a top-down approach, where the government will use the eNaira to pay workers' salary and pay contractors, where employers will use eNaira to pay wages and clients will use eNaira for all their settlements, thereby causing a ripple effect and encouraging the use of eNaira and peer-to-peer exchanges amongst the masses based on the increased trust in the system. This will be achieved seamlessly over a period of time. At this Media Parley, we are here today to discuss these issues and highlight the quickest ways of adoption through which the services can solve the emerging cash crunch situation in the country. We are not here to discuss politics. We are not here to discuss policies, or government processes. But make no mistake, the train for the cashless economy has departed, and we are all on board that train. We boarded when we started patronizing online banking transfers, ATM transfers, POS payments, USSD transactions, mobile money activities, mobile money services, banking agents, and the rest of them. The destination, however, my friends, is the central bank digital currency. And from then on, as they say, the sky is our limit. Or the sky is just the beginning. Maybe I should put it that way. Basically, this means this is a train that is taking us to the airport terminals where we board the plane that will take us to the skies. I call on you all here to get on board. This, as they say at the departure lounge, is the first call. I'll go on now to demonstrate how to onboard a user wallet known as the Speed Wallet or eNaira using our services, and also I'll tell you a bit about our track record. So basically, you can, if you have a 9 mobile or an MTN phone, which for now the eNaira is operational or is operating on, you can dial the *997 *50, and it takes you to the platform that would showcase the list of menu where you can say to get eNaira wallet. You fill in your details. Make sure that this number is the same number that you use to fill in your details for NIN or BVN, so that the server can actually cross-check and make sure that it's the right person that is dialing. So you fill in either your NIN or your BVN, and automatically it will get you on to another certain details like your question, skill question, and your PIN, and to get you to on board on the eNaira wallet. Very simply. Or you can also use the mobile wallet. You can display the link for the mobile wallet. So if you want to use the mobile app, you would use the mobile. You can download the mobile app on your phone. But I just prefer using USSD for everything that I do. It's easy. I can see numbers. I don't want to see too many interfaces. So I don't know about you. I have a better experience with USSD. And then once you load, in that same menu, it can show you other things like to transfer to other wallets. In fact, you can actually refer other people on that menu. You can refer other people, you send the menu, you put the person's number, and it will help, it will send a message to that person to onboard. You can send another menu that says you can send directly to someone's phone number. We all know everybody's phone number. We have their contacts on our phone. So instead of looking for an account number, our service will allow you to send directly to that person's phone number, and the person can receive the eNaira. Even if the person has not opened an eNaira wallet, the message will be sent for the person to open an eNaira wallet to be able to receive the eNaira. Then of course you can cash out. People say, okay, can I get my money back? Can I get my money back? As I said, yes, you can send the code and you go to an ATM without a bank card, and money will be coming to you. And but it's not juju. It's technology. You get the money if you want to cash out. But really, the eNaira is a legal tender. The idea is cashless. So very soon, by the time we start getting more experience, we will not even need to have access to cash anymore to do anything. It's a gradual process, I must confess, but we will get there. Even up to the remote areas, there are plans that we have put in place for that progressive approach towards cashless in Nigeria. So we're going to just show you a short video after my presentation to just show you what we've done so far. It's a 3-minute video to show you 3 minutes. Can you cue that or cue that for us, please? To show you what we've done with eNaira Enhanced Services. We started the operation in December 2020, and then we started advocacy, educating people. And this is part of the education. And having this media discussion will help us go a long way in understanding, for people to understand exactly what the eNaira is about, what our services will do, especially during this cash crunch period. How people can quickly, soothe the pain that they're experiencing using the eNaira. So please, can we cue the video, please? eNaira is Naira digital. It's different from the money that you are transferring from one person to another on your phone now. That let me transfer money to. That one is cash. When you are transferring it, they are asking your bank to transfer it for you. Just like when you go to the bank and you write the paper and you say, please transfer money to my mother village. So you are telling the person, you are using your phone to tell the bank to transfer money from your bank account for you. Okay? Or you are telling Pabla or whatever other person, all these other institutions to transfer the money that you have in their account for you. We are partnering with CBN, who produces or creates that eNaira for everybody. Just like CBN creates cash, the cash that we are spending, the notes we are spending. They create that eNaira for people to spend. They pass it to the banks, and the banks distribute it to everybody in Nigeria. So we are working with eNaira or CBN to help them distribute eNaira. The eNaira is the Naira. It's basically the Naira in your wallet, on your phone, or your laptop, or your tablet. That is what the eNaira is now. We've all heard about Bitcoin. It follows the same model as the Bitcoin, but it is not a cryptocurrency. I repeat, it's not a cryptocurrency. It is actually a central bank digital currency. By January next year, most of the means of your payments or your use of the Naira will be through the eNaira. The reason is because there will be a new print of Naira notes, cash, by January, by 15th of January. The Naira note you are using now will not be usable anymore, so you have to take it to the bank and be able to get the new print. However, the new print will not be sufficient because we are moving towards cashless, right? So they are not going to produce enough new print as you have today. So they will expect you to use the eNaira. So you guys here, you'll be having the first opportunity to open an wallet that by next year will be the way of spending, receiving money going forward in Nigeria. eNaira Enhanced Services. Our company, Champs Mobile and BULLNET, have collaborated and have been reassigned by CBN to be the exclusive providers of this service. So this service is available on the CBN USSD code where they have given us a string. The string is *997*50#. For those that don't use mobile app or smartphone or internet, this is your wallet. If you have this on your USS, if you press this, it will open your wallet for you, just if you have on your app.
We have the winner, and the name of the winner is 070 67 51165.
The first winner was the ninth, 20,000 naira. Yeah, Godwin Samuel.
For now, it's time for us to move to the panelists. I just want to please encourage you to please write your questions on a sheet of paper. What you do is you write your name, the organization you represent, and then your question, so we can introduce you properly when your question is asked. And then we'll hear from the panelists now.
My name is Otaru Abdulkadir. I'm sitting in for the Director Information Technology, Central Bank of Nigeria. And she's also the project coordinator for the eNaira, which is the central bank's digital currency. It was launched last year just as your traditional banking or transaction or financial ecosystem. It was introduced to support what we already have there. So for your electronic payments and your cash transactions.
I initially mentioned we introduced the eNaira based on this technology, which is the blockchain technology, to complement what we already have there. When driving the cashless policy, the pressures that it requires with the eNaira, we have a more resilient infrastructure that can handle this, handle the requirements from the cashless policy. So as is with when we have the eNaira, with the if we're able to drive the eNaira efficiently, that's going to take away the pressure from the current the cash crunch and the current issues with financial transactions in the country.
The USSD, to a large extent, it's a technology that has made it very difficult for hacking or for easy hacking. I'm not saying it's not possible, but easy hacking. You really need to be able to get access to the back end of that operation to be able to either hack it or clone it. It's just like it's a messaging system. It's driven by, yes, a back end, but on the front end, on your phone, it comes, it's not internet based. So unlike other systems or platform where you can access it via internet, even in the front end, and before you can manipulate it in the front end. For the USSD, just like your text message, when a text is sent to you, if it's going to be a hacked text, it will be that it's originating from somebody's platform into your phone. But by the time it gets into your phone, it cannot be intercepted. So long and short of it, without going too much in technicalities, is that the USSD is a step safer than most channels, in the sense that once you are able to use your phone, you have your PIN, you access it on your phone, you send a message to the channel. And for us in BULLNET, the BULLNET platform is fully secure. We use one of the most secure servers in the world. It has almost it's 99.999% capacity, and we also, as the policy for financial services, we don't have channels that are open source, that are open to the internet. It's always a private network, a virtual private network connection. So all the connections or the interoperability between CBN, our platform, and the customer is based on private networks, virtual networks. So, and these private networks are highly secured, and we've also provided further security with a lot of firewalls through those highly secure services. So, to a large extent, except somebody is initiating a text message to deceive you or a message will deceive you, the person cannot get into your wallet to take money. It's just to deceive you. And that's why sometimes when we get this SMS alert, some of them are deceiving because somebody is just initiating a text message into your phone. But still, it doesn't mean that the person entered your account. So USSD is quite safe. Thank you.
What is your target for traders to key in?
Okay, thank you. We the traders actually, we always like to explore, and I believe that the eNaira will surely key in, and the traders are always inquisitive actually. Things that are made easy, they would like to key in. And as I see the eNaira, I think it's made easy because without data, you can as well operate, you can as well trade. So we the traders are ready to key in because now, as we are going cashless, there's nothing much we do. We need to follow suit, and we are ready to follow suit. The only thing we need to do is to sensitize our people and educate them on how to use the eNaira. That's our duty, and we must surely see to that. We will involve other market leaders associations for them to key in. I must surely educate them too, because knowledge, as we all know, actually is the thing. So what I'm saying is that we are ready to key in, to partner with BULLNET, and on this eNaira project, we will do our best to key into the system. Thank you.
As a grand statement, a round of applause, please. You know, the earlier we embraced the eNaira as a Nigerian currency, honestly, the possibilities are incredible. Imagine you can make your payments for petrol, you can make your payments for insurance for your car.
So regardless of the benefits that the eNaira brings forth, if we do not adopt this here, we cannot create an efficient ecosystem for payments to become easy. Mr. Odogo had mentioned that he can see the potential that it would bring to his traders, and this speaks to reduced network issues. And I'm very sure, let me also say here, it also speaks to managing amount of money you would have at hand. So that helps your security. I know an instance that we went to a business and they brought a POS to that business and we paid. But you know, the business didn't get the value because it was a false POS. With the eNaira, you do not have that kind of problem. Every money on the eNaira, you can see who you are paying to, and it has its records. You have access to see it because it's digital form. So I implore all of us to come together, tell our neighbors, tell our businesses to adopt the eNaira to ensure that we have an efficient and resilient payment ecosystem in the country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdul Kadri from the CBN. Once again, you can hear the conversation, efficiency, protection, no fraud. I'll now ask Mr. Bayo Akintoye to say something to Nigerians.
Thank you very much. I think I spoke to the issue of the security on the system, and I actually mentioned, it's 99.9. And I got a message from our back-end people, our software, saying, no, it's 99.99. Essentially, you can say it's 100%. It is very safe. So they corrected me there, and I take correction. Money, as we know it, cash, as we know it, we are very comfortable with it. Yes, we have been comfortable with it. But the same way we've been comfortable with cash, as I said, we have boarded the train towards cashless. And we will be comfortable with it. I mean, every area where you get cash from, either it is over the counter at the bank, or in the ATM, through the ATM machine, or through a peer, like someone hands you cash as a gift, you can also get that cash virtually, digitally, without actually holding it in your hands. So that is what, and it has enormous potentials, enormous advantages and benefits a lot that we can't even mention at this forum. Where it makes sure it takes care of remoteness. It makes it possible for you to reduce corruption. It makes it possible for you to even have accountability and a whole lot of things. And the convenience cannot be overemphasized. So I, for one, I've been an advocate of transfers. I hardly carry cash on me for years now, so I might not be feeling the pinch as I know a lot of people are feeling, but it's not because that the reason is because I've orientated my behavior has changed over the years regarding the use of cash. Maybe because I'm not always very safe with cash. I easily get them misplaced when I was really using it. But with my phone or my wallet or my account, my bank account, and maybe it's easy for me to transfer money to anybody. Of organizer, I'm trying to charge pump my tire, I would send you money via USSD. All I need to know is your account. And now with this platform, all I need to know is your phone number, and you don't even need to belong to a bank. You have your own wallet, just like you have a physical wallet on you, you have a digital wallet on you. The physical wallet on you doesn't belong to any bank. It's not attributed to any bank. The money in it is not attributed to any bank. It's attributed to you. It's the same way with the digital wallet for eNaira. It's attributed to you. So it doesn't matter what bank you are going through. If their bank server is down, or they are not operating today, or they decide, oh, look, we want to do some overhaul, it doesn't affect you. This is directly this is money directly in your server, your wallet, your digital wallet, run by you, and you have control over it to a large extent to do what you want. So yes, I see this as an exciting times ahead for us, and as they said, when there is a need to birth new things, they will go through the birth pains, but when the birth comes, we will feel filled with joy, and I'm excited about the cashless opportunities. And we know Nigerians were very innovative. So many things will be birthed, will come on top of this this position or this direction we are going. We've already seen a lot. One of our tech firms are one of the best in the world, and reckoned with all over the world. And we see more coming up, more unicorns coming up in this space, in this cashless journey that we're going to. Thank you.
Yeah, the eNaira is the only electronic payment system right now in Nigeria that is run by distributed ledger technology, which is the blockchain technology. And the blockchain technology is renowned to be a system technology that is impenetrable. So that is the first layer. So it's quite impenetrable for that layer. And when you bring it, when you cascade down to the levels of the channels, which we go through, either the mobile app, the web, or the USSD channel, checks and balances have been put in place by the various service providers, the technology providers. For us, the USSD platform, we are working with one of the best, connectivity company around in the world to provide the service to our customers. So we have private network connections with the servers of the eNaira, that's CBN servers. So there is no way of hacking in that system. So as I said earlier, we have 99.99% assurance of safety on our platform.
Can you tell us more about the enhanced services?
Yes, the enhanced service is a layer above the service that is provided by CBN, star 997 hash USSD string, which is provided by CBN. So the enhanced services is star 997 star 50 hash. And what it does is, beyond the services that CBN provides on its own string, which is basically for you to get onboarded onto eNaira, for you to transfer peer-to-peer, and some administrative operations like changing your PIN, things like that. We provide a layer of service to address peculiar Nigerian circumstances and situations. And one of it is the unbanked, the underserved. Okay, so the eNaira is ideally, you're supposed to swap your money in the bank account with your eNaira wallet. So I have money in my bank account, you take it out, exchange with an eNaira wallet. But what about if I don't have a bank account? I go to an agent and I give the agent the cash and he transfer and he puts the money in my wallet. What if I don't want to go to an agent? What if I don't want an agent to know about my transactions? I can buy a recharge card. That's what we do. You buy a recharge card, a voucher, the value, just like you are loading your phone, you load the wallet with that value, and we provide that service. So you can do it remotely for people. You have your people in the village. You can actually load somebody's wallet from here and buy recharge, or you can send it as a gift, or you can just buy it and do it later by yourself. This gives you the opportunity to be able to do everything on your wallet by yourself without depending on an agent or the bank over the counter. So it gives you full control. It's democratization of the tokenization of that money into your wallet. Also, beyond that, we also do peer-to-peer transfers on our platform, but different from what CBN does, where you will need to have, I need to know your account number, your wallet number, which we call the new ban number of your wallet. When you open the wallet, there will be a new ban number that is sent to you, communicated to you. But on our own wallet, you don't need a new ban number. All we need to know is your phone number. So I have a list of people on my contacts with phone numbers. I can easily send them money without even knowing their account number, without even asking them for account number. People are more comfortable with phone numbers. People recognize phone numbers. People are more identifiable with phone numbers. They have them in their contact. You have it on top of your head. Your number, you can easily recite it to you, rather than trying to memorize a new number. So that gives an opportunity for our masses to easily be adhered or to be endeared into the use of the eNaira on the US account. And the third is the cash out. People are like, okay, I want to move my money. I don't want it to always sit in this wallet. Can I move my money to my bank account? Can I move my money and let it become cash back? Yes. So we provide a service where you can cash out your wallet into your bank account, or you need cash immediately, you can cash it into an ATM that you can go to and get the cash without even having a bank account in that ATM or having a bank card. This is the one I call the eNaira, where you just money is just coming to you, and it's a simple technology, and we have mastered it, and we are providing that to eNaira users. So this is the eNaira enhanced service that we're talking about. On our platform, you can register as an agent. We have agents, growing number of army of agents called the eNaira extension workers. They do more than selling the vouchers and making profit out of it. They also advocate, they also help people, they also educate people, and this is why now this is what we need to make the eNaira penetrate into the hinterland. A lot of education needs to be done, a lot of advocacy, like we are doing now at this program, needs to be done, so that people can get endeared to eNaira, they can understand it, and they can adopt it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.